Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will teach you how to solve the quadratic equation using the average method. Usually we follow factorization method, which is very common. I hope most of you know how to solve the quadratic equation using the factorization method. Let me recall quickly. X square minus 10x plus 24 equal to 0. I will find factors of 24, which is 124, 2 to 124, 3 8s are 24 and 4 6 are 24. Among all possibilities, we know that minus 10 gives this one, because if I apply minus on both numbers, so sum will be minus 10 and the product will be 24. So changing the sign gives x equal to 4 and x equal to 6. So this is the usual method. So what we need to understand here is, so when you look at the equation carefully, minus 10, so which is at the center, the roots 4 and 6, look carefully, the 4 and 6, there is a relation. How they are having a relation? See, when you take average of 10, so the center is 5, one root is lesser than 5, the other root is greater than 5. So they are exactly one up and one down. So they are symmetrical. Let me show through the graph. Let us take a quadratic equation, means it's a parabola. It will have two roots generally. Now, since it is a symmetrical, the roots must be lie exactly at the same distance from the average. So what we should do, we can just to find the average, from the average we can find both roots. Let me erase. Now here 36, the average will be minus 18. How average is minus 18? So we need to recall one basic property of the quadratic equation, that is sum of roots and product of roots. The sum of roots is minus b by a, that is x coefficient and x square coefficient. Product of root is c by a, constant term divided by x square coefficient. Now this is the sum of roots. When you want to find average, just divide with 2. So the average will be minus b by 2a. So minus b means it will become plus 36 by 2a. 2 into 1 is 2. So 36 by 2 is 18. Now this is our average. As I told you, just to know, both roots, they must be same distance from the average. So I will take it as the distance as u. You can take any points d. I am taking u. Now from the average, which is 18, one root should be plus u and another root should be minus u. So 18 plus u, 18 minus u. These are the two roots. But we don't know what is u. So how can I find u? To find out u, we are using the other thing, that is product of root. So product of root is c by a here. So c by a constant 288 by 1, which is 288. Now you may think again we are ending with quadratic, because when you multiply it will be obviously quadratic equation. So what is the use? No, definitely we have a use. So how? See, in the first quadratic equation we have x term along with x square. But when you simplify it, you will not get u term. You will get only u square term, because it is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. So it is the basic identity of algebra. So which is a square minus b square. So using the identity, I can say it is 18 square minus u square, which is equal to 288. Now I will solve for u. So 18 square. 18 square, 18 into 18, 8 8s are 64, 8 ones are 8 and 6 14, 1 18s are 18. So 4, 12, 1 carry 3, 324. I got 324. So 324, 288, bring it to left side. This minus 288 minus u square to that side, it will become u square. So the difference is here from the 300 it is 12, 24, it will be 36 difference, which is u square. So if you find u, square root of 36 is plus or minus 6. Now it's not a root, we find the u value. So u value we have two value plus 6 and minus 6. We can take any one. Let me show you. If you take positive 6, 18 plus 6 24, 18 minus 6 12. Now again if we take minus 6, 18 minus 6 is 12, 18 minus 6 that is 18 plus 6 which is 24. So both cases we got the same result. So the roots are 18 plus 6, one is 24 and the other root 18 minus 6 which is 12. So in this method, without using the formula, we can solve this equation, and without factorization of 288, without using the square completion method, we can solve this question easily. So this method I recommend only if the number is large. If the number is smaller, you can just do the factorization method. I hope you will understand. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.